everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm gonna be doing another baby name challenge. As some of you may have seen in one of my previous videos, I did the alphabet challenge for baby boy names. So basically I said my favorite baby boy names from A to Z, and I kind of explained why I love them with some of them. Well, today I'm gonna be doing that for girl names. The thing is, I think baby girl names are so much more difficult to find and to come up with. I don't know why, but I just don't come up with baby girl names as easy as I come up with baby boy names. But I do have my cheat list with me, so we're gonna start the video. Okay, for A, I got Amali, and Amali has actually been on my list for a very long time, for a few years now, and it is a name that I do really love. But in Antwerp, we pronounce the A in a little bit of a weird way, and I think my grandparents, who have this typical Antwerp dialect, will really make the name sound a little bit different and not as pretty as it is. So this is probably a name that I won't be using, but I do really love it. For B, I got Billy, and Billy is a name that is pretty high up my list. It's actually my favorite baby girl name at the moment. For a very long time, I really loved the name Billy, but I didn't realize that Billie Eilish is obviously in the world, and that kind of made me doubt the name a little bit more, but I still do really love the name Billy. I think it's a really strong girl's name, and it kind of says that, you know, I don't know, I think a Billy is a girl with a lot of character. For C, I got two names. I got Clemmy, and Clemmy is a really cute name. It's something that I won't be naming my kid because someone very close to me is named Clementine, and that's nickname is Clemmy, and I think Clemmy will be really pretty as a second name though. And then I also got Colette. Colette is actually also pretty high up my baby girl names list. This is the kind of vibe that I'm going for, like also old school vintage names for my girls. I just think Colette is a really cute name, and I kind of imagine like a farmer girl with like plates. I just love the name. For D, I got Dottie, and you might think that's pretty weird or odd to call your kid Dottie, and I'm not sure if I will ever call my kid that, but it's my nickname. My dad always calls me Dottie. He has always done that since I was very little, and I think it's a special meaning behind the name because of course that's what my dad calls me, so I thought that was very special, but probably like a second name and not really the first name. For E, I got Alice, and as you know, in Grey's Anatomy, Meredith has a kid called Alice. I'm not sure if it's a boy or a girl. I'm not really aware of Grey's Anatomy anymore, but I just saw the name on there, and I think Alice is a really cute baby girl name. I think you can also name your boy Alice, but I do like it more for a girl. For F, I got Feline, and I really have been in love with the name Feline for a very long time, but now one of my good friends has that name, and I think it would be kind of weird to call my kid that because, you know, maybe we will still be friends in 10 years from now, and then I have a friend and a kid with the same name, which is a bit odd. But I also got Florence for F, and I love this name. I got like 4 favorite girl names, and this is one of the 4. I think Florence is a really cute name, and I like it because my family has a French background, and I think Florence kind of gives that away, so that's what I love about it. For G, I got Garance, and this is a name that I actually saw on TV not so long ago, and a kid was called Garance, and I'm not really 100% in love with the name, but it was a really cute kid, a really cool girl, and she actually climbed up our cathedral at only aged 11, so that's what I thought was really cool about her, and that's why the name kind of stuck in my head. For H, I got Hazel. I think Hazel is a really cute name. In English, I don't think in Dutch we pronounce it Hazel. I don't think that's so pretty. I wouldn't really want to, you know, I don't know, I think in Dutch you can really make the name really unpretty, and so I'm considering not calling my kid that, but I do really love the name. For I got Ilaria, and this is a name that I think is pretty cute. Not one that I will ever give my children, but I do think it's a really cute name. It's really unique. Not a lot of people have named Ilaria, or at least not in our country, so I do think it's a really pretty name. For Jay, I got the name Juniper, and I know that a lot of like those astrology videos for baby names or whatever have the name Juniper in them, and I actually know quite a few people that have named their kid Juniper. I do really love the name though. I think it's a really special name, but it's not as unique anymore as I would love for my kids to have a name that is unique. To be very honest, for Kay, I haven't really found a name. I have like 2 letters that I didn't find a name. Kay, just, I don't know, I just didn't find any cute baby girl names with a K. I might find one later on, but right now I just haven't seen one yet. For L, I got Leonore, and Leonore is something that I once saw in the hospital. One of our patients was named Leonore, and she was a very cute baby girl, and that is where the name kind of stuck in my head, and I really liked that. Her sisters called her Leo, and I think that's kind of a cute nickname. For M, I got Mabel. Mabel is so adorable, but as I said with Hazel, Mabel in Dutch is Mabel of Mabel, and that's not adorable anymore. In English it is a really adorable name, but in Dutch it just doesn't sound the same. Secondly, I love Maeve. I think I got that name from Sex Education, next Netflix show. I think there was a Maeve in it, and I think that's a really pretty name. I actually do consider calling my kid that later on. Obviously, as you can see, I have a lot of favorite names, but I do not have a relationship right now. So, I mean, I will have to consider my husband's ideas on baby names too. And that's why I have so many baby names that I love. For M, I got Novia. And Novia is a really pretty name. I do really like this name. It's not something that I would call my kid, but I still think it's a really cute name, but it's just not the kind of vibe that I'm going for. But Novia is a really cute name. Oh, I got Odette. It kind of goes with Colette, but Odette is also was also a little patient of mine. She was just 2 weeks old when I met her, and she was adorable, and I really thought that the name fitted her, and I think Odette is a really cute name for a baby girl. It's also kind of old school, but I love that. And then what I also love about O names is Olive. Olive is really cute. I do kind of think it's a bit weird to call your kid after, you know, the olives, but I do really like the name. For P, I got Pearl. Pearl is also kind of an old school name. I saw the name in the Vampire Diaries. I got a lot of names that are TV inspired. And I think Pearl is a really cute name, but it also fits you through your whole life. It's never like that it sounds childish or too old when you're a kid. It's just a really cute name. For Q, I got Quinn. And Quinn is something that just, I don't know, I feel like Quinn just sounds like you are such a strong, beautiful woman, and very powerful too, and that is why I really love the name Quinn, and I do hope that maybe one day I will have a Quinn. I'm not sure yet. For R, I got Ruth, little Ruthie. I do really love that name. It's also kind of old school. It's kind of the vibe that I'm going for, but again, 4 letters isn't really my thing. I said that too in like my boy name video. I think Ruth is a cute little second name or middle name, but not a first name, or not for me. S is Scout, and this is a name that I saw on a YouTuber's channel. She has 3 baby boys and 1 baby girl, and I can't come up with her name right now. It's a vegan family. I will link her down below. But her daughter's name is Scout, and I think it's a pretty cute name. Also in Dutch it sounds pretty cool, so I think Scout just... I also love the vibe that they're going with, like Scout really fits their family, and I think that if I ever have a family something like theirs, kind of like theirs, I will consider calling my kid Scout, because I really think it's a very strong independent name. For T, I got Tilly. To be honest, I didn't really find any names that I truly love for T, but Tilly is something that I do think is kind of adorable for a baby girl, although I do think that once you're like 50 and your name is Tilly, it's a bit weird because it sounds more like a nickname than like a serious name, so I probably won't ever use that name. You, I got no U names. I just didn't come up with any U names that are cute for a baby girl. For V, I got Vic. And in Belgium, actually, a lot of boys are called Vic, but I do really think it's a nice name for a girl. I do kind of think that like stereotype names, like when it's very stereotypical to call a boy Vic, I think it's fun to call your girl Vic. I think that's just a cute name for a girl, and I don't think it's only meant for boys. I do really like it for girls too. For W, I got Willa. And Willa is actually something that I saw recently when I was going to a baby name list, when I do a lot. And I was like, oh, hold on, that's actually cute. I didn't expect to find any W names that I really loved, but it was so cute. Willa is actually, I don't know, I just see like this red-headed girl with like green eyes as a Willa in front of me. For X, I got Xyla. I don't like X names for baby girls. I don't think they're as pretty as they should be. I also got Sayomara, but also I do really like the names, but just I wouldn't see myself naming a kid, or at least a girl, anything with an X. If you have named your kid anything with an X, I do really think that's good. I mean, you have to choose a name that you love, but I just don't love X names. For Y, I got Jocelyn. Jocelyn is really cute. I love the name. I don't think it's the vibe that I'm going for, but it is still a pretty name, and I think Jocelyn can really, you know, fit a baby girl really well. And last but not least, I got Zoya for Z. Once again, 4 letters. I don't love it, but I think that it is cute. It is definitely a Z name that I do adore, but it's not something that I would ever go for. It's not the kind of vibe that I'm going for with my children. Yeah, that were all my names, all my baby girl names. I think that's it for this week's video. I will link my challenge with baby boy names down below if you want to check that one out. I did get the idea from Gabriella's channel, so I will also link her channel down below. And that is it for this week's video. If you liked it, give it a big thumbs up. If you want to see more videos of me, just subscribe to my channel, and then I will see you next week with another video. Bye!